Strong mentorships and sponsorships are particularly instrumental in the retention and promotion of women and traditionally marginalized groups. However, evidence shows that women face more barriers in securing mentors or sponsors than men, or may reap a narrower range of both career and psychological benefits when they have a mentor or a sponsor. When men demonstrate awareness, commitment, and gender humility, they start to help create a more inclusive workplace. To tell us more about this, the Associate Professor of Sociology at the U.S. Naval Academy and author of Athena Rising, How and Why Men Should Mentor Women. Please welcome Dr. David Smith to the stage. David, I don't know you, but we got a ritual going here.
All right, I'm already at a disadvantage. As you said, I'm a Navy pilot, and you filled my hands with things, so I don't know how to talk without having my hands, so I apologize. It's a delight to be here today with a room full of allies, male allies and the like, and quite a few rising Athenas out there in the crowd, as I've seen today and had a chance to talk to. But the focus of today is to talk to you a little bit more about being strategic and deliberate about how we form mentorships, and really strong mentorships, good ones, at work, right? And the role that men and male mentors can play in not only identifying, but developing, and most importantly, promoting and retaining a very diverse workforce. So guys, first, all of you, thanks for being here. It's really meaningful to see so many men here at this conference. We were just talking at lunch. We need like 10,000 times as many men in the room, and someday maybe Ray will get us there. And what I want to share today with you guys is that what women say they really want in a male mentor. All right, so I'm going to share with you some of their ideas and thoughts. And ladies, if we listen to the advice that I'm offering your male colleagues out there, I think you'll find that you can learn a little bit about maybe what does that roadmap look like to finding a good male mentor and knowing what to expect from a good, strong mentorship from a man. Because after all, you should demand and expect really outstanding mentoring from your male allies. So you've heard it over and over again, the evidence today. I'm going to reiterate a little bit of it, but let me shed some light on something that may be a little bit different for you. So how about women who are mentored by men? What we know about that is that women who are mentored by men have more promotions, higher salaries, stronger, more diverse networks, higher confidence, higher job satisfaction, and higher organizational commitment, all of which is leading to higher retention and career eminence, right? All good things. And the business case, if that wasn't compelling enough, as we all know, and Dale did a nice job showing us today, the data that's out there, but gender diverse, gender balanced leadership teams lead to higher bottom lines, right? So lots there in the case for that. And then finally, for the guys in the audience who, if you haven't heard enough from Michael Kimmel and everybody else here today about what's in it for me, there's more here. So men who mentor women, guess what? More broader, diverse networks across their organization, more access to insider information from different parts of the organization than their counterparts. And then finally, better and enhanced interpersonal skills. And the great part about this at work is that it also translates outside of work. And we find that not only is it good there, but at home, it makes us better husbands, better fathers, and better men. Ray said I get paid a little bit more every time I say that. Is that right, Ray? So I thought it would be useful first if we start off with let's see if I can get this thing to work. There we go. We've heard several definitions about what mentoring is, mentorships are, what sponsorship is. And I'm going to give you the definition that my co-author Brad Johnson and I use as we're talking about mentoring. So as we go through this, we're on kind of the same sheet of music. And really it's about this two-way mutual relationship that we have as mentor and mentee There is a inherent dynamic, power dynamic in some cases that we have to be aware of, but it's a place where we can all learn from each other, not just mentor giving all the knowledge to the mentee, but often the mentee giving the knowledge and the feedback, right, to our mentors. So that's where we come from. Does it include sponsorship? Yes. You will hear me talk about some things today that are classic sponsorship. But the thing with sponsorships is they often don't necessarily have a relationship with the person that they're sponsoring. I'm sure many of us have had many sponsors who've helped open doors and get us promoted and find opportunities for us, and we never even realized they were doing it. But the difference is with a mentor and a mentoring relationship, there is that relationship there, right? And so that's the focus as we go through this. So some of you might be asking, why can't women mentor women, right? There's a lot of people out there that espouse that. And, you know, women do mentor women. But as our former Secretary of State, Madeleine Albright, very clearly said, you know, that doesn't always work out so well. So sometimes it helps that men are involved. So as it turns out, as you look at most male-dominated professions and organizations out there, that there just aren't enough women to go around. As you think about, especially today, we're doing an incredible job. You heard all of these experts today from all these organizations that are doing great jobs of recruiting young, talented, diverse workforces out there. But if we're trying to match them up with people that look like them, that are senior enough to be able to help them, there just aren't enough people to go around. So what do we do about that? Right? What else? So why else don't women often mentor other women? And you've heard many of the stories, but beyond just the numbers game, they're often under the microscope, right? They're being highly scrutinized as to who they're mentoring and what they're doing. They often feel a lot of competition in their organizations about the types of openings and jobs that are out there, and this tokenism aspect of what they're doing. And often, we all know that women often have more of the caregiving duties at home. And so there's just the sheer exhaustion of trying to do it all at once. So, what about men? If you can't read that, it says, I think I'm supposed to have a mentor, but I don't know why. So the challenge is that, and many women say, well, you know, I'm going to go out and find a male mentor. What am I looking for? And why can't I find a male mentor? So when Brad and I did our research for our book, we found a host of different reasons why guys sometimes are hesitant, sometimes sit on the sidelines and don't mentor women or people that look like them, just in general.